What is up guys, Smallishbeans here today, and I was looking through some old videos and stumbled across something I made a long time ago which I've never shown anyone, which was like a little Minecraft video explaining my first day of school. Now this was a project I was working on, but I never released it for some reasons, but I thought I'd show you the video today as I thought it was quite good and quite enjoyable. It's only about 2 minutes long or so, but it's just a video talking about my first day of secondary school and the emotions and things that happened on that day. Hope you enjoy it. So, high school was actually the first time I ever had to wear a uniform to school.
Looking good.
Oh yeah, I also decided to change the pitch of my voice to make it sound more like 11-year-old me, and also because it sounds funny. Naturally, my mum was very excited to see me. Oh, Joel, you look adorable! And of course, photos were taken. Unfortunately, I don't have the photo, but I can assure you, it is very embarrassing. On the walk to school, I was excited but also quite nervous as I've always been a relatively shy person. In fact, I was probably a lot more nervous and excited when I approached the gates and saw more kids than I'd ever seen in my entire life.
What?
When I finally got over the shock of seeing all these other kids, I decided to wander through the crowd to try and find someone I may know. Instead, I bumped into a kid who must have been in the last year because he was incredibly tall.
Oh my gosh.
He was so scary to tiny little me that I actually ran off to my mum crying. Yes, I cried. Yes, I was 11, and yes, I definitely was a wuss. At this point, it was time for me to say goodbye to my mum, and I was on my own. All I had to do was find my classroom, which was actually quite tricky as the school was a lot bigger than my previous school. Eventually, though, I found my first class, which was science. I remember the classroom being full of cool new stuff I'd never seen before, plus we actually got to do an experiment with some of that cool stuff, which was all new fun and exciting. After another lesson, this time of English, it was time for us to eat our lunch. I brought a packed lunch with me and I was super hungry after such an already exciting day. Unfortunately, though, I had a yogurt in my lunchbox and it exploded all over my food.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I was hungry for the rest of the day. After lunch I had my first maths class. Now, I was quite good at maths and I was put into the top set, so as you can guess, the questions were really hard.
Joel, what is 1 plus 1?
2?
Well done, Joel. That is brilliant. You are brilliant. Straight to the top of the class.
So that was the end of the day. From what I remember at least, this was actually 11 years ago, but I met my mum and I told her all about my first day. All in all, even though it was scary, I had a good first day, even if I was hungry, and went on to make loads of new friends over the years and get a good education. Apart from French, I was very bad at French. And history, actually.